Former Ripple executive Matt Hamilton fumes over assertions about XRPL's alleged centralization. By the way, did the Coinbase IPO move prompt its decision to suspend the trading of XRP? As usual, Ripple starts the month unlocking 1 billion XRP in two equal transactions of 500 million XRP each. We will also be looking at the centralized nature of XRP Ledger and what Schwartz has to say about it. Finally, according to Harry, XRP has seen the end of its bearish correction period and is now set on a path that could hit the highs witnessed in 2017, but the question remains this: can XRP ever hit the high of $3 this year? Stick with me till the end to find out more. Hello everyone and welcome to our channel, where we talk about the latest updates on XRP and the cryptocurrency world in general. If this is your first time watching one of our videos, we happily send you a special welcome. We invite you to hit on the notification bell so you never miss another video. We are announcing that this channel has a giveaway of 200 XRP. To stand the chance of participating, all you have to do is simply subscribe to the channel, like this video and comment with the hashtag XRP, and the winner will be announced on the 15th of May. In a tweet today, former Ripple director Matt Hamilton slammed Token Paddock for asserting that the XRP Ledger has nothing to do with decentralization. The issue first started after Cyber Capital founder Justin Bones claimed in a recent tweet that XRP, BNB Coin, and Stellar Lumens are centralized due to their permissioned blockchain infrastructure. To defend the decentralized nature of XRPL, Panos Mekras, author of Understanding the Crypto Economy, noted that XRP Ledger invented decentralized finance. According to Mekras, XRPL was the first blockchain to support tokenized assets, decentralized exchange, stablecoin, and smart contract features. Token Paddock countered this claim, saying Ethereum was the first to support all the features highlighted by Mekras. The crypto analytical platform added that XRPL is only a payment network and has nothing to do with decentralization. The team behind the Token Paddock handle further pointed out that DeFi was coded on Ethereum for the first time in the crypto industry in 2016. Notably, Token Paddock's claims infuriated several XRP community members, including former Ripple's Director of Developer Relations. Hamilton noted that the team behind the Token Paddock seemed confused. He clarified that XRPL had existed for several years before Ethereum was launched. Per Hamilton, Ethereum's co-founder Vitalik Buterin used to sleep on the couch of Ripple's CTO David Schwartz while making moves to get enrolled as an intern in Ripple. Notably, in 2019, Vitalik Buterin disclosed that he once applied for an internship at Ripple in mid-2013. Buterin, who co-founded Ethereum 2 years later, said he missed the opportunity due to visa-related issues. Furthermore, CryptoLaw founder attorney John E. Deaton has taken to Twitter to defend Coinbase's decision to suspend XRP trading. In a short Twitter thread, attorney Deaton explained that Coinbase IPO, initial public offering, in 2021 might have prompted its decision to suspend XRP trading on its platform. Deaton made this known while responding to an opinion from Australian-based lawyer Bill Morgan, who noted that Coinbase's decision to delist XRP might hurt the exchange's fair notice defense. According to the pro-XRP lawyer, Coinbase went public in April 2021, less than 4 months after the Securities and Exchange Commission charged Ripple and 2 of its execs with offering unregistered securities in the form of XRP. It bears mentioning that before Coinbase IPO, the San Francisco-based exchange had already suspended XRP trading on January 19, 2021. Attorney Deaton, who represents over 75,000 XRP holders in the SEC versus Ripple lawsuit, stated that the leading crypto exchange needed the SEC's approval to go public. He added that the Securities and Exchange Commission may have strongly suggested that Coinbase suspends XRP trading before it would approve its request to go public. I have no doubt that the overwhelming advice, like 99% if not 100%, Coinbase received by regulatory compliance lawyers and litigators was to suspend and not interfere with the IPO, said Deaton. The pro-XRP lawyer further addressed XRP community members who may seem disappointed with him for defending the exchange's decision to suspend XRP trading. Deaton called on aggrieved XRP enthusiasts to recall that he filed the first writ of mandamus against the Securities and Exchange Commission in January 2021. Deaton added that he called on top crypto exchanges like Kraken and Coinbase to join him and file a motion to intervene in the SEC versus Ripple case. Coinbase later filed an amicus curiae brief supporting Ripple's fair notice defense. Deaton's remark comes barely a month after he described Ripple and XRP as regulatory sacrificial lambs. Since Coinbase needed the SEC's approval to go public, the exchange had to do everything possible to be in the good books of the regulator. This includes the exchange's decision to halt XRP trading. Please do not forget to subscribe to our channel and also hit that notification bell to be the first person to get more updates about the latest happenings as regards to XRP. Ripple has unlocked 1 billion XRP tokens from escrow as part of its monthly practice. The two transactions, highlighted by whale tracking resource Whale Alert, each involved 500 million XRP concurrently released by the pre-programmed escrow unlock system at midnight on Monday. Whale Alert highlighted both transactions at once. The first transaction was named escrow execution number 18. It unlocked 500 million XRP to a Ripple account. After the assets were sent to the Ripple account, the balance on the account amounted to 1 billion XRP. The second transaction is a mirror reflection of the first one. The transaction, escrow execution number 21, released the funds to another Ripple account, leading to a final balance of 1 billion XRP. Each batch of 500 million XRP was worth $234.8 million XRP at the time of the escrow execution, amounting to $469.6 million for both. Ripple is expected to move these funds to provide liquidity for its on-demand liquidity partners and exchanges. However, the unlocked assets are still in the Ripple-affiliated accounts currently. Once they are moved to meet demands for XRP liquidity, the leftover assets will be moved back into escrow, as is the usual pattern. The company locked 600 million XRP back into escrow in February after releasing 1 billion tokens for the month. Notably, Ripple typically sells the unlocked funds to ODL partners while it purchases XRP from the free market for its operations. As previously reported, the California-based technology firm Ripple sold $2.9 billion worth of XRP to its ODL partners across the 3 months in Q1 2023. The company had a net sale of $361 million within this period. The Ripple XRP escrow system is designed to lock up a certain amount of XRP in a smart contract for a predetermined time, thus creating a predictable and stable supply of XRP in the market. The firm has been unlocking 1 billion XRP every month since 2018, except for a pause in November 2022. Meanwhile, the latest transactions have come up when XRP is battling to reclaim the 46 cents territory after slipping below it on Sunday. Following the market-wide turbulence, XRP aimed to reconquer 50 cents, but the asset faces stern resistance at 45 cents. Furthermore, Ripple CTO David Schwartz recently took to Twitter to rebuff assertions from Cyber Capital founder Justin Bones, alleging that XRP Ledger is centralized. In a November 2022 tweet, Bones said XRP community members are being misled by Ripple executives who continue to claim that XRPL is decentralized. According to Bones, the XRP Ledger blockchain is centralized based on its permission blockchain architecture. The founder of Cyber Capital argued that decentralized blockchains rely on cryptographic proofs of positive incentives, which could stem from work or stakes. He noted that XRPL does not possess any of the attributes inherent in the proof-of-work and proof-of-stake chains, thus making it a permissioned federation, not a decentralized blockchain. Reacting to the post, an XRP community member called on Ripple's CTO to comment. Surprisingly, Schwartz noted that he had already addressed the issue in a previous tweet. In a tweet, Schwartz first explained the concept of POW blockchains that make them decentralized. POW blockchains are decentralized because everyone enforces the rules, nobody has any special power to change the rules, and it is not possible to censor transactions other than over very short periods of time, said Schwartz. The Ripple CTO explained that XRPL achieves the same level of decentralization as POW blockchains. However, XRPL performs decentralized functions differently. According to Schwartz, XRPL uses consensus to agree on transactions to process as a group. He explained that if a transaction is seen as perfect, then honest participants will agree to include it, but if the transaction is imperfect, it will be delayed to the next block round. Schwartz pointed out that XRPL's consensus feature makes the blockchain more decentralized than proof-of-work systems, where one person can decide which transactions are included in a block. He added that XRPL transactions are cheaper than POW and POS blockchains because there is no need to pay miners or distribute rewards to people who stake their assets. I do think this makes better decentralization because nobody has any special right to receive rewards or control transaction flow, he added. Now to our big question of the day. Can XRP ever hit the high of $3 and repeat the 2017 pattern this year? Please do not forget to subscribe to our channel and also hit that notification bell to be the first person to get more updates about the latest happenings as regards to XRP. XRP may be on the verge of a breakout similar to what was observed in 2017, as Harry, a notable community chartist, recently called attention to a pattern observed in XRP price movements. According to Harry, this same pattern played out back in 2017, and its repetition this year could see XRP hit the $3 price target again. Harry conducted this analysis while considering the XRP chart on a monthly time frame. Per data from the chart, XRP registered an impressive surge in February 2016, hitting a high of $0.1 before facing a correction that saw it close that month for $0.0081. Harry called this surge Wave 1, while he termed the correction period Wave 2. As part of the Wave 2 period, XRP faced a bearish consolidation for 12 months. XRP then staged a rally that extended for 3 months, leading to a compounded gain of 773% as XRP rose to a high of 43 cents in May 2017. Harry dubbed the period of the rally Wave 3. The veteran chartist pointed out that this pattern is currently repeating itself. Notably, Wave 1, which marked the initial price surge, started in April 2020, leading to a surge to $1.96 in April 2021. Following this surge, XRP faced a series of bearish corrections tagged A, B, and C on the chart. This correction is marked Wave 2. The Wave 2 correction slowed down in June 2022, having battered XRP to a low of 33 cents. The correction paved the way for consolidation between 33 cents and 58 cents. However, taking certain market behaviors into account, Harry opined that Wave 3 is about to begin. He pointed out that XRP has used April to sustain the gains made in March. The asset is looking to retain these gains so as to leverage the price point as support for a rally in May. Harry noted that these patterns are typical of bullish formations, asserting that when Wave 3 begins, it could last for a long time, ultimately resulting in a $3 price point. According to him, the emergence of positive reports surrounding the broader crypto market or XRP could trigger further extension of Wave 3. One such report is a favorable ruling in the Ripple vs. SEC case. Responding to the recent analysis, Yasin Mabarak, crypto enthusiast and founder of Dizzer Capital, expressed his firm belief in Harry's forecasts. "When Harry speaks, I listen," he remarked. Notably, as recently reported, analyst Egreg asserted that XRP might be gearing up for a breakout as its 100 MA is looking to cross the 200 to 300 MAs. Meanwhile, XRP is changing hands at 46 cents, down 2.51% in the past 24 hours. So we come to the end of this video, guys. If you enjoyed it, please make sure you like the video, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. This really helps me with the YouTube algorithm. Also, you can help enlighten others just like you have been enlightened by sharing this video to as many people as possible. Let's get this news everywhere, guys. If you are a true cryptocurrency fan, don't miss any of our content. See you tomorrow to talk about the latest news that concerns us all as a community.